Hello friends, I'm back. It's been like 2 weeks since I was on here. Life has been busy. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas day and are continuing to have a wonderful Christmas season. We're gonna play through as much of Haunted Carousel as we possibly can tonight. I'm hoping to finish it, and since I only just started it last time we were here, that's quite a bit of game to get through, but we can do it. So let's just go ahead and get started. I should put my headphones in so I can hear the game. That'd be helpful. All right. Alright, we had just met our good friend Joy. I think we needed to... We're going to look around in here while we're here.
Maybe I should give Detective Paris a call.
Park goer finds hidden treasure at Captain's Cove.
Hidden jewels? Maybe that's what whoever stole that carousel horse was after. Jewels from that heist.
Somebody found jewels in one of the ride's backrests. That's interesting. There could still be jewels hidden at the park. Galaxy Ballroom, the world's greatest beachfront ballroom. Dances, concerts featuring conductor Shaw Bids and Nouveau Jersey Shore Orchestra. Let's see. Sheldon Rousseau's Galaxy Ballroom and Carousel, Captain's Cove, New Jersey. The original Sheldon Rousseau Galaxy Ballroom.
The haunted house used to be a ballroom. How's that for irony?
They started converting it, and then there it is. The haunted house in 1962. Let's see what's here. Victim of coaster accident files $1 million lawsuit against Park. Hello, Birdie21. Welcome in. We just got started. Lance Huffington, 37, is suing the Captain's Cove amusement park for $1 million as a result of neck injuries he allegedly suffered while riding the roller coaster. Oh dear. I wonder if he's actually injured or if he's just looking for an insurance payout. Blast off in the Night Rocket, only at Captain's Cove amusement park. Alright. So, let's go investigate the carousel, since that's what we were hired to do. There we go. Somebody had plenty of time to do it, since they unscrewed it so nicely. Created by Rolf Kessler in 1914. I love old carousels. Excuse me. No. I have an access card, sir. Madam. Fine. Alright. Well, let's see. Will it let me at least ride, since I have a fun pass?
Let's go for a spin on the carousel. By the way, you have 4 fun credits left on your card. Enjoy the ride. Ha-ha. The carousel will be starting in 3 seconds, so hang on tight. And don't forget to try for the brass ring.
Yeehaw!
Free ride to the holder of the brass ring. Let's see if I can catch it from the
brass ring. Get ready. Gotcha!
Oh. Hey, first try. No death.
Here it comes again.
So our key card is not working, so I guess we need to go talk to Ingrid.
Looking for someone?
If you're Ingrid Corey, not anymore.
That's me. Ordinarily, I don't do the hands-on work, and I'd be able to shake your hand, Ms.
I'm sorry, Drew. Nancy Drew. I'm helping Ms. Santos discover what's behind these carousel hauntings. Okay if I ask you some questions?
Sure. Oh my. You've got B3 issues.
Okay.
Vitamin B3, niacin. The vibe you're giving off tells me you're low. Nothing that some natural peanut butter on a slice of whole wheat bread once a day won't fix.
Does Jif count as natural peanut butter? Because otherwise I'm out.
Harlan Bishop mentioned that some of your beliefs concerning food were somewhat unconventional.
It just seems obvious to me that what you eat, as well as the psycho-spiritual conditions under which you eat it, results in what you are, that's all.
Interesting. I love that Nancy doesn't even really acknowledge that. I suppose this one kind of does.
Are you sure you're an engineer?
Got a Bachelor of Science degree from Ohio State and everything. I like surprising people. Unpredictability is what makes life interesting.
Which makes me wonder if she actually believes that stuff or if she just likes to throw people off.
Do you have any idea what caused that roller coaster accident?
Someone stole a horse off the carousel and now the park is cursed.
So you think this cursed thing is real?
The man who carved the horses, Kessler, he said if they were ever separated, bad luck would follow. And it has.
Could I see the blueprints of the roller coaster so you can show me exactly where on the track it stopped?
I've looked all over for those blueprints and can't find them anywhere.
Fishy.
I'm sure one of the other
That's
engineers
fishy.
knows where they are, but I'm afraid I don't. Sorry.
How well do you know Harlan Bishop?
I know he's an ex-bouncer from Trenton. I also know it drives him nuts that this is one of the few places in the park he doesn't have a key for.
Any idea why someone would steal a horse off a carousel?
Money. I hear they can be very valuable.
I don't seem to be having much luck using my access card. Am I doing something wrong?
I deactivated most of the readers because of the shutdown. Soon as I get done here, I'll get them online again. Sorry. Hey, if you come across a pair of pliers, hang on to them, okay? Mine are missing. Someone must have walked off with them.
Do you mind having to work during the shutdown?
Not a bit. Keeping those card readers functioning is practically a full-time job all by itself. Plus, I happen to adore my job.
Thanks for your help.
All right.
Remember, niacin.
Great, thanks. I'll get right on that. Shark.
Maybe I could help you find whatever it is you seem to be looking for.
Sorry, bad habit.
I'm still gonna snoop. That's an expensive car. At least it looks expensive. Okay. Let's go here first. Now that the card readers are back online, we can go in here.
Time to start crawling. This goes to the space underneath the carousel.
Excuse me, and enjoy what I consider to be the
Wonder what
most
that
gruesome
is.
death scene in any Nancy.
If I don't move, I'm gonna get skewered. Wonder what that is.
Only slightly less gruesome than getting crushed by the elevator in Treasure Royal Tower.
If I don't move, I'm gonna get skewered.
Why didn't she just
There's
push the
something
button
up
to turn it
there.
back off?
Looks like a letter.
Okay. Whatever you need to do. Enjoy your phone call.
I can't reach it.
Of course you can't reach it, Nancy. You are short, like me. Probably not as short as me, but you're still short. Okay. So we found the remote control thingy. We're supposed to investigate the roller coaster as well.
I wonder what the deal is with this red tag.
Alright. Let's go talk to Ingrid again.
It's locked.
So's your face.
Nancy. Still on the case, I see.
Roller coaster's broken.
I'd like to take a closer look at the roller coaster, but the access card reader doesn't work. It's got this red tag on it.
Right. I was in the process of upgrading its main circuitry board. I'm afraid you're going to have to wait until I finish here. Unless you'd like to do it for me.
I'm game, but needless to say, I've never done it before.
It's not exactly brain surgery. All you have to do is follow the schematic inside the reader. Here's the new macro resistor. When you see the board, you'll be able to see where it goes. You'll need to solder it in place, which means you're going to have to get my soldering gun from Elliot Chen.
Right.
Here's the engineering handbook I put together. If you have questions about
By
part-related
petite
electronics,
altogether.
it'll answer
Put it
them.
all together.
Keep it as long as you like.
Her
When
was
you're all
really
done,
great.
remove
with
the red tag and take it to
little
Harlan. That way he'll know it's safe to turn the power back on to the reader.
Jokes.
That's not my cell phone. It must be
From
yours.
older games.
Are you gonna answer it?
No, that would be rude. I'll just call them back. So, once you get that tool from Elliot, you should be all set.
I found something underneath the carousel that looks like it might be a remote control device.
Oh, I'd like to see it. Interesting. I looked under there. Wonder how I missed it. May I have this?
Actually, I'd kind of like to keep
No,
it.
you may not.
Suit yourself.
You are a suspect, and you
Thanks
cannot
for your
keep my
help.
evidence.
You bet.
All right. All right. We can't look at anything else in here, but now we have the thingy to fix the card reader, but we do have to go meet Elliot first.
Hang on, I'll be right with you.
Take your time. Uh-oh.
Out. And do not come back unless and until Joy Trent calls me. Okay?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Okay.
Nancy, how could you be so clumsy?
Who are you and what are you doing?
My favorite
Who said that?
part of this
I
whole
said
thing.
that over here on top of the cabinet. Keep going. Over here. Please identify yourself.
I'm a detective named Nancy Drew, and you are?
I am
Miles, the magnificent memory machine!
I receive and process video and
I
audio
love that his
input
little speakers
and
are
make
made of
appropriate
pipes.
pre-programmed verbal
It's just great.
responses.
What's a magnificent memory machine?
It is my turn to ask a question. Nancy Drew, why are you here when Joy is not?
As a matter of fact, I need to leave a message for her.
There is a pad for leaving messages on the desk.
Why did you call yourself a memory machine?
Responding to the non-Joy entity is an unnecessary drain on my power units and is heretofore disallowed.
What does that mean?
I love
Hello?
that he's an easy bake
Miles?
oven.
I guess it means he's not going to talk to me anymore.
All right, Miles. All right. Well, I do.
I can use this to
Wish
leave a note for
that-
Joy to call Elliot.
They let us snoop a little bit more in here because when we get back, Miles is going to accuse us of snooping, even if we don't. So I really wish we could actually snoop while she's gone, like on her desk and stuff. Sorry, tickling my nose.
Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's Paula Santos. You know, I just had a thought. There's a newspaper article and photo in Joy's office that I want you to be sure to take a look at. They're in a frame on the wall.
I may have seen them. What are they about?
They're a little piece of park history. The guy in the
Excuse
photo
me.
found a bunch of jewels that had been stolen in a heist years ago.
Went
Stashed
down the wrong
away on
direction.
one of the rides at Captain's
And it has
Cove.
cayenne
The
pepper in
police
it,
said
so
there
it
was
was
a good chance more jewels would
burned.
turn up.
Has anyone else ever found anything?
Not that I know of. But then there's a lot of dishonest people out there. Somebody else may have found something and just never reported it. Anyway, I called the detective that was in charge of the investigation back then. His name is KJ Paris. He's going to call you. Oops, I gotta run. I just wanted to give you a heads up.
All right. Goodbye, Paula.
Honestly, that's a really clever way to make sure that players look at that.
What is that noise?
Is there a chipmunk?
Sounds like it's coming from below. Just an old radiator.
You're just an old radiator. love that you can see the outline of that. Okay. I
Hello?
did not mean to go
This
there,
is
but that's
Detective
okay.
K.J. Paris, Captain's Cove Police Department. Paula Santos asked me to call you. Said it concerned that heist out at Captain's quarters 23 years ago.
Yes. Do you by any chance know what happened to the man who pulled off that heist?
He died in prison about a year ago. I never did figure out where he stashed the rest of the loot. Although I'm still convinced it's somewhere in that amusement park.
Could he have stashed it in that stolen carousel horse? Which was maybe why it was stolen?
Never occurred to me, but it's possible, I suppose. I'll tell you what, the thief's name was Chaz Dunning. I'll make some calls, try to see if there was somebody he confided in before he died. Somebody who was recently released.
That would be fantastic.
Well, as soon as I know something, you'll know something.
Thanks, Detective Paris. It was great talking to you.
Ditto.
Alright. I need this guy. I need a seahorse token. Which we get by playing Swimmer's Itch.
You're about to play Swimmer's Itch. You have 3 fun credits left on your card. Your mission is to get the swimmer to the beach.
Oh. I made a mistake. Definitely made a mistake. I can't reset it. Okay. Got it. Oh, there's another one? Okay. I thought it was done. I'm not done. There we go. First try. I do need to run and help my little one real fast. So I will be back in just a few minutes. Enjoy the game ambiance while I am gone. It's playing some creepy music right now, but I will be back in just a minute. Alright, friends, we're back. She should hopefully sleep for a while now. So, let's get back into it. Let's go see Joy. Phone's gonna
Hello?
ring.
Hi, Nancy. KJ Paris. I got some preliminary info on that jewel thief. You know Chaz Dunning?
Great, let's hear it.
Okay. Before he died, he got to be real good buddies with his cellmate at New Jersey State Prison. And his cellmate was paroled less than 2 months ago.
Okay.
Do you know the guy's name?
Well, apparently he's used a lot of aliases. The guy I talked to wasn't sure which name he was released under, but he did give me a description. Dark hair, medium build, clean-shaven, heavy Jersey accent. Like I said, I'm still in the process of making calls.
Sounds a lot like someone
I just
we
thought I'd
know.
let you know what I had so far.
Thanks, Detective. You've been a big help.
Oh, no, we need to talk to Joy. Come back.
I really do need to get this work done.
Right. Sorry.
Gosh, can I talk to Elliot now?
Well, Miss Destructo returns.
I'm really sorry about what happened before.
These things happen. So,
Oh, you're so
I
much
hear
nicer
you're out
than
to
you were when I
solve
did
the
it.
curse of Captain's Cove.
What do you think caused the roller coaster accident?
That was no accident. It was sabotage.
Do you have proof?
Not a lick. Know why? Because I'm pulling your leg, that's why. Come on. What do I know? I'm just an artist. Go ask our naturopathic engineer person.
The way I hear it, the shutdown is a good thing. For you, at least.
You mean because I'm behind in my work? I'd be lying if I said the shutdown wasn't helping me get caught up. Meeting deadlines has never been my forte. But I
Same,
certainly hope you're not suggesting that I arranged for the park to be shut down by somehow manufacturing this curse thing, because that would be ridiculous.
Ingrid said you have her soldering gun. I need to get it from you, if that's okay.
You bet. Here you go. Been meaning to return it to her, but I've been a little busy.
Great. Thanks.
All right.
Do you see much of the other people who are working during the shutdown? Like Joy Trent or that security guard, Harlan Bishop?
Nah. Joy Trent, she's like invisible even when she's visible, if you get my drift. And that Rent-A-Cop,
Joy.
I've got no desire to see anything of him.
Did you two have some kind of run-in?
What, like a fight or something? How could we? He's one of the nicest, friendliest, most helpful guys I've ever met. Totally creeps me out.
I'll let you get back to work.
Rock on.
All right, Elliot, thanks.
Mind if I look at this?
No, go right ahead.
A book on carousels. Cool.
Different styles. The romance side and the inner side. This game is where I learned all of my random carousel facts. Carousel horses were often named. Their names would appear on the inside of their bridles. And there's all the information on the band organ. Which is not a lot, but it does tell us what a band organ is called. Flappy, flappy, flappy in the wind. Right.
Wow, 360 board feet. That's a lot of wood.
Bought a lot of wood. Oh, okay. I can't look at the magazine. Fine.
I can use this to measure.
Yes, that's what measuring tapes or rulers are for, Nancy. You're so smart.
Could I have some of these tissue strips?
Be my guest.
All right. That's all we can take from his room right now. Wait, can we turn off the lights? There was a light switch right there.
Nancy,
No, I don't.
you're a
Okay.
procrastinator's dream. Know that?
We'll ask him
Come
about the
in.
receipt.
Ask me questions. Ask me lots of questions.
I found this receipt on the floor. Looks like you bought a lot of basswood recently.
I'll take that. Thank you.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thanks a lot.
You'll survive. I can't turn off the light. Would have loved to turn off the light on him. I think that would have been hilarious. Okay. Kelsey Nell, welcome in. Hello, hello. How is your night going?
Better not
We
take
are
the tag
gonna
until I
be
fix this.
soldering some micro resistors of some kind. Resistance of the upgrade has to be 15. Micro resistor will give 5 ohms. This guy gives 5. 10 is brown. 1 brown. 30 is orange. Okay. It's been pretty chill. It's been a pretty long day for us over here. Our dishwasher broke
That's
last
not right.
night. Out of nowhere. I mean, that's not right. That is definitely... Oopsies. I forgot to turn the power off.
You were electrocuted?
That's what Harlan said must have happened. I was out cold when he found me.
I can't afford to have you blundering around the park.
And so we got a
getting
new
into
one
accidents, Nancy. My insurance
today,
rates are high
but
enough. In
my
other
husband
words,
had to drive
you're
an
off
hour
the case.
to go get it, and then an hour back, and then they had to put it in and take the old one out. Okay, power off. So that was a long process, but we now have a working dishwasher, so I'll take it. Yes, I was not happy to have it go out on me right before we had a bunch of people over for Christmas too, so I had a bunch of dishes.
There
There
we
we go.
looks
I don't know
right.
what I did wrong the first time. Did I connect that by mistake? Oh well. Take the tag, give it to Harlan, and get the power. So, yeah, my brother-in-law had a coworker who was giving away
Hey,
some
Nancy, what's
appliances.
up?
They're remodeling their house, so we were blessed to have one happen fairly quickly. Very quickly, in fact.
Could you turn the power back on to the card reader outside the roller coaster? It's all fixed. Here's the tag.
You bet.
We should probably
I'll
talk
just
to him
switch
while
the
we're here,
circuit
shouldn't
back
we?
on and you'll be all set.
Ingrid said you told her that you were a bouncer before you came to work here. In Trenton, not Flemington.
Right. I was. For a while. I've held almost every guard-type job there is. Lived in a lot of different places, too. Trenton, Jersey City, Flemington, Cape May.
I'm
your story
afraid I
straight,
got off on
sir.
the wrong foot with Elliot. I spilled paint all over something he'd been working on.
Ooh, not good. The guy's already about a month behind in his work.
Yes, it is nice. It is the second time we've had to replace the dishwasher at this house, and the last time I was without one for several weeks. So I will take an immediate fix versus hand washing dishes for weeks.
Any idea why he's so far behind?
He's a procrastinator. Doesn't really like to work, so he does whatever he can to avoid it. Puts things off to the last minute. Me, I get stuff done right away. You do too, I'll bet.
Is he in danger of losing his job?
Way I hear it, if he doesn't get caught up like fast, he's gonna be waving bye-bye like soon.
Oh no, poor Elliot.
I found some kind of electronic device under the carousel. I'm pretty sure someone has been turning the carousel on and off at night by remote control.
Why would somebody want to do that? Whatever you found was probably just some kind of toy that fell out of some kid's pocket.
I'll see you around.
Have fun.
Alright. Alright, we did find that the first time we were in here. I can't remember what we did the last time I was playing this. Because it's been like 2 weeks, so. Excuse me, let's go investigate the roller coaster.
This looks like one of Joy's.
One of Joy's pencils. Alright.
Ow!
Uh-oh.
I'm trapped!
Near-death experiences. Alright.
To get my foot loose, looks like I have to reconnect these
She
wires.
reached this. That's what I would like to know.
Now I can turn the power. Try again.
Hey, look, guys, I remembered to turn the power off this time.
That's not right. That's still not right. Still not right. Try again.
Oh my goodness. Nancy, come on. Ah, haha. First try. And by that I mean we didn't get a second chance. It's not my... It looks like a fun roller coaster. I like roller coasters. Somebody's missing their cat. And there's a scarlet handprint on the door. Okay, let's go. Some Joy.
Need something?
Do you ever talk to the other people who are working during the shutdown?
I'm not very good at socializing. I couldn't even tell you what any of them look like, quite frankly. I go to work, I go home. That's pretty much my life.
Aren't you human resources, Joy?
Someone activated the roller coaster while I was standing on the tracks just now. I barely managed to escape.
Really? Are you sure it was on purpose? Maybe you accidentally tripped a switch or something.
I don't think so. It happened right after I picked up this pencil.
That looks like one of mine. But I didn't leave it there. I mean, just because you found one of my pencils, that hardly proves I'm guilty of something.
Joy, while you were gone, the Nancy Drew entity came in here.
Tattletale.
You were snooping
I didn't
around
even snoop.
in here?
Well, I was leaving you a note. You know, to call Elliot.
An analysis of sensory input shows that the Nancy Drew entity entered the immediate area during your absence and exhibited non-random seeking behavior.
You know, if you don't want people to snoop in your stuff, you should lock your door when you leave.
All right, I was snooping. And now if you don't mind answering a question from me, what is that?
My father was a frustrated inventor. After he died, I discovered that in his study. In his will, he said he made it just for me. I don't have room in my apartment, so I brought him here. I keep him covered when I know I'm going to have company. As you noticed, he can be kind of a blabbermouth.
The word blabbermouth is without meaning to...
Miles, the magnificent memory machine!
I love Miles.
Does he do anything else besides blabber?
My father said he invented Miles in order to reacquaint me with my childhood. It always bothered him
Miles
that
has
I
the
was
best
never as
lines,
happy-go-lucky as he
He's
was.
so great.
What am I, Miles?
Joy Trent is a party-pooping stick in the mud.
So my father programmed him with a bunch of riddles designed to reconnect me with long-lost memories from my childhood.
That sounds fascinating.
I don't see it that way at all. I don't want to relive my childhood. My mother died when I was 4.
My mother died when I was really young, too. Maybe I could help you.
I should be mad that you were snooping around in here. But the truth is, I think it's neat that you're so gutsy. Especially since I'm so not gutsy. Oh, what the heck. Okay, Miles, let's hear the first riddle.
Here is the first riddle. Listen carefully. To be told a truth long since put away, bring me the silvery remains of a 4-bit day.
I have no idea what he's talking about. I knew it would be a waste of time.
Maybe it'll ring a bell with somebody else. I'll ask around.
Do what you want, but I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Joy, you are a party pooping stick in the mud. My goodness, you're so... I don't even know. So defeatist. Straight from the beginning. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we can go back to the carousel and get that letter. Because we have the... Phew, excuse me. We have the stick thingy. I cannot think of what they're called right now. But let's grab the letter. Amelia Kessler.
The ballroom? That's what was converted into the haunted house.
My dearest Amelia, the work goes slowly, but it goes. I just completed the 5th horse, my favorite so far. I call him Foxfire. excuse me, which is a phosphorescent fungus that grows on rotting wood. I've always thought fondly of that name. Every night, music plays in the ballroom above my workshop. Every night, 100 feet scamper back and forth overhead. When I complained to Mr. Rousseau, he said that if I worked in the daytime like everyone else, there would be no music to bother me. He doesn't understand that I can only work in the world when the world is as I feel, dark, dangerous, unknowable. But you understand, my darling wife. You are the only person on earth who has ever understood everything that can be understood about me, and I miss you terribly.
Kessler's workshop would have been under what's now the haunted house. I wonder if it's still there.
The radiator still stands guard outside the door to my workshop, as cold and heavy as my heart, awaiting your return. You must come back to me, Amelia. Your father was loath to give me your address. I promised him things will be better, as I now promise you, when you return. But what if you don't read this? What if it comes back unopened? Or worse, what if it never comes back and neither do you? Your rejection would be unbearable. Perhaps I shall mail this letter tomorrow, but I know that I cannot mail it today, my beloved. I don't have the courage. I cannot take the risk. I love you too much. Yours alone, forever, Rolf. Aw. Poor Rolf. Alright. Let's see here. Let's go see Elliot.
All right, break time.
I know you're busy, but I was hoping you could maybe help me solve a riddle. If I asked you for the silvery remains of a 4-bit day, what would you give me?
A riddle. I love riddles. Okay, let's see. Silvery remains has to be something silver that's left over, right? Okay, now, if 2-bit means worth a quarter, 4-bit would mean worth 2 quarters. Quarters. Captain's quarters, maybe?
What about the word day?
Captain's quarters day. Day, spelled D-A-E, as in Sunday. That's it. There's this fantastic sundae you can get only at the hotel. They call it a fun day. It's been their specialty for like centuries. Comes with a souvenir spoon. Silvery, as in spoon, get it?
Elliot, you're a genius.
Next riddle, come on. I'm on a roll, baby. I'm in a groove. Bring it on.
Oh. Took me a second, but hello to them too. Welcome
I'll let
back,
you get
Birdie.
back to work.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. You should work. Let's go back to the captain's quarters. Make sure I look at the menu.
Hotel operator, what do you want?
Are you the regular operator?
I'm filling in for my cousin Amber. She took the week off on account of the amusement park being shut down. You don't want an outside line, do you?
Actually, I have a cell phone.
Good. Use it. An outside line will cost you an arm and a leg. Besides, I'm not sure how to get you one. So, Miss Oren, what do you want?
That's Drew. Nancy Drew?
Sorry, my cousin's handwriting reeks. So, what do you want, Miss Drew?
I'd like to order a fun day, please.
2,480 calories worth of sheer heaven plus one official fun day souvenir spoon coming right up. Anything else?
That's it. Thanks a lot.
Don't mention it.
That was fast.
That was so good.
What a pretty spoon. Shark is funny. Alright. Let's go give it to Miles. To Miles, the magnificent memory machine. Here we go. Alright.
Any luck?
I'm pretty sure Miles wants us to bring him the souvenir spoon you get when you order a fun day sundae at the captain's quarters. I have one right here.
Give it to Miles and see what happens.
Lay it on me.
You can bake instead of easy bake. I love that.
The scan is complete. The object is correct. Your mother used to take you for a sundae at the captain's quarters almost every week. Do you remember, Joy?
The captain's quarters fun day. I do remember that. I was so small, I always had to sit on my mother's lap to eat it. I wish I could remember what she looked like.
Miles, in the riddle, you said something about telling a truth
sad.
long since put away.
You were very little when your mother died, Joy. Your grief came out as anger. Before your father could stop you, you destroyed every picture of your mother that he had.
I did that? No. My father told me he had gotten rid of them. He always said some things are better left
That's
forgotten.
so sad.
Oh my gosh. I'm the reason I have nothing to remember her by.
You've probably forgotten everything about that time in your life because it was just too painful to remember.
The older your father got, Joy, the more he realized that life is nothing but memories. He realized that even bad memories have a place in a good life. That is why he invented
Miles, the magnificent memory machine.
I know he's a robot, but Jazz
Here is the
knows every
second
time.
riddle. This one is written down. Please remove it.
It's just a blank piece of paper.
You and your mother used to love to play this game, Joy.
Once again, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Don't give up yet.
If you still want to help me, please, Nancy, keep going. I feel like a door somewhere is starting to creak open. I'm kind of scared to open it, but I also kind of know I have to.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
You're the greatest.
All right.
Mind if I do a little more snooping?
Go ahead and look around. Excuse all the clutter. I'm still trying to get this place organized.
My goodness.
Looks like stenography. It's a memo about one of the carousel horses being sold. I wonder which horse.
Okay. I always forget that so much of this game is literally just doing Miles's riddles. Oh, Harlan's gone. Yes, Snoop. Snoop. 10, 11, 90. What? I couldn't hear what you were saying. Well, yeah, I got that immediately. Thank you.
Louis G. Wonder who that is.
Okay.
Best
thank
way to
you,
find out is to
husband.
call him.
Why don't you go back to playing Heroes of the Storm? Anything.
I need a
but that.
tape. It looks like Harlan's been spying on Ingrid.
0726.
I better put this back where I found it.
One of the few times Nancy actually returns items that she stole from another character. See, Nancy's not always a klepto. Okay. Let's not burn down the hotel, because that seems really long. But... one more time.
The first 8 notes of your favorite band organ tune, plus 1 mouth organ, plus 1 smidgen of talent, equals 1 happy Miles. I need to turn the iron on.
No, Nancy, I just turned it off on purpose. You do not need to turn it back on. Okay. To get the mouth organ, we have to play the other midway games. So, let's play Squid Toss.
Time to play Squid Toss. In case you were wondering, you have 2 fun credits left on your card. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
Ah.
Ahoy, matey! Welcome to the squid toss. After this, you'll just have 1 fun credit left on your card. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
All right. Oh, too far. Too far. I knew it was too far, and I still did it.
This takes a fun pass.
How about a game of squid toss? Uh-oh. You are using your last fun credit, so I'm keeping your card. But that's no problem. Just get a new one. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
Your brother? Remind me to smack him tomorrow. Okay.
Uh-oh. Looks like it's out of order.
Now we have to go back and talk to Ingrid because this guy's out of order. I'm also out of fun credits, so let's go talk to Harlan.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
I seem to have used up all the fun on my fun pass. Did you say I could get another one?
I certainly did. Here you go. Enjoy.
Good for her. I knew exactly what I needed to do, and for some
I
reason
found an
still
old
did
letter
not
in the
do
gear room
it.
of the Carousel. It was written by the guy who carved all the horses.
I second
Walt
guessed myself
Kessler.
both times.
Is it okay if I keep it?
Far as I'm concerned, I'll mention it to Miss Santos, see what she says.
I'll see you
I also
around.
need to
Go
call
get him.
the Garris. I don't remember the name. Ingrid, because I still can't go.
It's locked.
It's locked. It's locked. Oh yeah. Snoopity snoopity snoop.
Call LH about results. LH. Lance Huffington, maybe?
Oh, Ingrid, are you in cahoots? Anything but cahoots. Whoa. It's a sparkly watch.
Wow, that's one expensive watch.
It's an expensive sparkly watch. And I just remembered we can call the Hardy Boys in this game, so we are not going to forget to do that. Let's start by calling Lance Huffington and the Lou Garris guy.
Talk to me.
Yes, hi. Is this Lance Huffington?
You betcha. Who's this?
Well, I'm Nancy Drew. I work with Ingrid Corey. I'm kind of her unofficial assistant here at the park. She tells me everything.
Oh, yeah?
She asked me to call you for a status report.
Everything's great. Her plan worked. I'm glad she shared it with me. Life's good. At least it will be when the trial's over and the settlement's in the bank. Whoa, speaking of which, I gotta go. I'm due in court. What'd you say your name was?
Nancy.
Well, Nancy, next time you call me, you could very well be talking to a multi-millionaire. Ta-ta.
Bye.
He does not sound like somebody confined to a neck brace for the rest of his life.
State Board of Parole, Louis Guerra's office.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said, State Board of Parole, Louis Guerra's office.
Is Mr. Guerra a parole officer?
That's correct. But he's out of the office right now. Would you like to leave a message?
Yes, please. Would you have him call Nancy Drew?
Concerning?
Harlan Bishop. I believe he's a client of Mr. Guerra's.
Is Harlan up to something he shouldn't be?
I didn't say that, but when was he paroled? Do you know?
You're going to have to wait and ask Mr. Guerra that question. What was the name?
Nancy Drew. My number is 523-555-4399. That's my cell phone. He can call me anytime.
I'll let him know.
Thank you.
The first time Nancy's cell phone number appears in the game, and also her phone number will never change after this.
Hello?
Hey, Frank, it's Nancy.
Hey, Joe, pick up. Actually,
He may not want to talk to you.
Why not?
Because you get to solve a mystery at an amusement park. He's so jealous he could spit.
Hi, this is Joe.
Hey, Joe, it's Nancy.
I don't want to talk to you.
What did I tell you?
Oh, I'm just kidding. Pardon me for a second. I gotta go spit.
Quit fooling around, Joe. She's calling long distance, remember?
Sorry. So what's going on?
Apparently, one of the people who was on the roller coaster when it suddenly stopped is claiming that his neck got injured and has filed a lawsuit.
Well, boys and girls, can you say insurance fraud?
What if someone is making up a false claim?
Joe.
What if that was his plan all along? And what if someone in the park is in on the scheme with him?
That person causes the accident, the guy sues, they split the settlement.
New word, boys and girls. Can you say motive?
I better get going.
It's
Let us
just
know what
great.
happens.
Oh man. I'll never pass up calling Frank and Joe in.
Hello?
Hi, it's Paula. Just thought I'd check in, see how you're doing.
Actually, I'm kind of glad you called.
Why? What's going on?
I'm afraid I've discovered something kind of disturbing about Harlan.
What, that he's an ex-con? I know.
Nancy jumps
How
to
long have you
conclusions
known?
here
It was the
way
first thing out
faster
of his
than she
mouth when
should.
he applied for the job. He said being an outstanding security guard would prove to everyone once and for all that he's gone straight.
I also found out that he used a security camera to get the code to Ingrid's work area, and he fits the description of the jewel thief's cellmate that Detective Paris gave me.
Oh, now that's disturbing. But I'm still going to give Harlan the benefit of the doubt until I have good reason not to. I appreciate your bringing this to my attention, though.
All right. Goodbye, Paula.
Finally. All right.
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
I understand
talk
that
to
you
her
know the
about
man who
Lance
got
and
hurt in
we'll
that
also
roller
talk to her
coaster
about
accident.
the
Lance
game.
Huffington?
I've talked to him. I don't really
Excuse
know
me.
him.
What did you talk to him about?
Look, what are you getting at?
I was just wondering if maybe you and he are in cahoots.
Are you suggesting that he and I planned the accident? He gets on the coaster, I shut off the power, he cries whiplash and gives me half of whatever he gets from the lawsuit? Interesting theory. Unfortunately, it's totally wrong. I called him to tell him to rub his neck 3 times a day with witch hazel and lavender. If his neck is really injured, that will cure it. Why are you so eager to accuse me of something?
Are you really going to tell me that you can afford a $20,000 gold watch on the salary you earn working here at the park?
All right. I have been making money on the side, but it's not what you think. I've been helping someone design a roller coaster. I even let him borrow the blueprints for our coaster, so he could study them, not steal them. I kept it secret because it could be construed as conflict of interest.
Because
This
it
guy
is
knows I'm
conflict
taking
of
a risk,
interest.
so he pays me very well. Now, your turn. It's obvious that you've been nosing around in here. How did you get in?
Well, it seems that one of the security guards has been doing a little extracurricular surveillance work.
Harlan. I knew it bugged him that this place was off limits, but spying on me? That guy's got a real problem. As for you, I'd appreciate it if you would kindly remove your nice and deficient little self from my office. I have work to do. Hello, Nancy. How
She
goes
doesn't
it?
stay mad for long.
Any advice on how to
Get that
go about
Midway game
fixing a
fixed.
Midway game that's broken?
It needs to be reprogrammed. Open up the back. Should be some instructions on the clipboard. Check that handbook I gave you if they're too cryptic for you. But you'll also need the plug-in keyboard. And unfortunately, I have no idea where it is. One of my guys probably left it in the park somewhere.
Thanks for your help.
No big deal.
Usually I'm a talk to everyone about everything kind of person, but I don't really want to talk to Ingrid, so I'm not gonna. Alright. KM 5200.
This takes an employee access card.
Okay. Got this done, but had to fight the power. Relay switch to get to work right. Nick Falcone. Okay, after successfully upgrading the hardware on the Tahoe circuit board, the Crawlmeister arcade game will not function and will display an error message on the front panel of the video screen. The hardware upgrade must be added to the Crawlmeister arcade game code. In the back of each Crawlmeister arcade game is a small video screen that contains the programming code. This can be done by adding the word super to the upgrade function and by entering the serial number as a parameter. So if the upgrade function was called ping, it would be super ping UB. Okay. So
The
let's
keyboard
see.
is missing.
No, you have it in your inventory. It's right here. Thank you. Okay. Wait. Game over equals... Oh, okay, wait. Super. Barnacle Blast. KM. 5-2. Hey, there we go. I am not proud of how long that took me the first time I played this game to figure out, even though these instructions are pretty straightforward. Alright, y'all. Let's play Barnacle Blast.
Arr! Time for a game of Barnacle Blast! You have 4 fun credits left on your card. Now blast all those nasty barnacles off the ship!
Hot take, I actually really like Barnacle Blast. I ignore chat for a second, it's because I have to focus in order to play this game. Oh, I just moved the wrong way. Alright. Level 2. That was a little frustrating. That's the kind of start I like to see. Yes, let's clear a whole row in one go. Do not distract me right now. That was close. Come on. Yeah. All right. Awesome. What? There's seriously? Great. And there's our mouth organ. Alright. Oh, we never went back to tell Miles that we completed the... Okay.
Any luck?
There was a message written in lemon juice on that piece of paper Miles gave us. We're to play the first 8 notes of your favorite band organ tune on a mouth organ for Miles.
My favorite band organ tune? I don't even know what a band organ is. Or a mouth organ either, for that matter.
A band organ is what usually plays the music you hear when you ride a carousel.
And a mouth organ is a harmonica. You used to play the harmonica for your mother all the time, Joy. Your favorite tune was the one you heard on the carousel?
It couldn't have been. I never rode the carousel. I always thought it was stupid. I thought all the rides in the park were stupid.
Joy. Ma'am. Just shut up.
Is that all you can tell us, Miles?
I have been programmed to give you one hint. The tune is on the 3rd roll. You will have to think about this one. End of hint.
It's all yours, Detective. As usual, I'm stumped.
Do you by any chance know how to read shorthand?
Sorry, sure don't.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
You're the greatest.
All right. I think we have to call Bess and George about the shorthand. I'm trying to remember. I think we get Tink's phone number from the carousel, so that's... Alright, let's call Bess and George real fast.
Hello?
Hey, Bess, it's Nancy.
Oh, hey, Nancy.
Whoa, you were obviously hoping I was someone else.
Well, kinda.
Okay, so who is he and where'd you meet him?
Oh, Nancy, his name's Matt, and he is so cute. He works the concession stand at the movie theater in the mall.
A cute guy with an endless supply of gummy bears and butter flavoring. Right at his fingertips. We're talking major crush.
Hey, George,
There.
good, you're there too.
Barely. I almost got caught standing between Beth and the phone just now. When it rings, she's like a one-woman
see,
cattle stake.
I wouldn't go quite that far. She's just sad.
What happened to caller
She's
ID,
not a
Bess?
simpering
My parents
idiot.
yanked
She's
it.
just
She wouldn't
sad.
pick up when it was some loser she didn't want to talk to. Her mother got
She's
tired of hearing
blocked
the
all
phone
of
ring
her
all the time.
memories.
Not all those calls were from losers. Sometimes I was playing hard to get.
Okay,
Anyway,
I
how
really
are things
don't
at the
want
amusement park?
to recount. There we go.
I need you
don't
guys to
need
do
recount
something for
everything
me.
them.
I found some stenography notes that I'd really like to translate, only I don't know shorthand.
Say no more. We'll do some research and get right back to you.
We will? I barely know how to spell stenography, let alone research it.
We'll call you when we're through. We can do this, Bess.
What is with all this we stuff?
Catch you guys later.
Hasta la vista.
You're doing great.
Pasta la pasta. Boopity boop boop. Boop boop boop. Carousel. That's where I was trying to go.
Guess I'm gonna have to call Tink.
Now we
Whoever
can call
he
Tink.
is.
Yeah, this is Tink.
Yes, hello. My name is Nancy Drew.
I never heard of you.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to help Ms. Santos figure out what caused the roller coaster accident that shut down Captain's Cove.
So why you calling me? I run the carousel. I don't know from coasters.
Well, to make a long story short, I need to find out the name of the band organ song that's on the third roll.
What for?
That's kind of where the long story part comes in.
I haven't got time for long stories. Besides, how do I know you even know Miss Santos?
Okay, to get your number, I had to get the band organ open, right? And to get the band organ open, I had to have an access card. And to get an access card...
You'd have to know Miss Santos. Yeah, I get your point. Problem is, I got no idea what song's on the third roll. Only way you're gonna find out is to play it.
Where is the third roll?
It's in the cabinet in the gear room.
Are all the rolls of music in the cabinet?
That's right. 18, 9, 39. That's a combination. Oh, and one more thing. You're gonna have a problem when you go to load the roll on account of... Holy moly! I either snagged a greyhound bus or the biggest fish in the Chaparral River is right here at the end of my line. I'm sorry, hon. I gotta go.
Okay. Bye, Tink.
This looks a little like the inside of my aunt's player piano. I wonder what goes on this spool.
Alright. Didn't either.
Let's see. Miles said this song... This must be it.
Alright.
The take-up dowel is broken.
Alright. Broken take-up dowel. Do. Let's go see Elliot.
Hey, Nance, what's going on?
I need to make a dowel to replace this broken one from the band organ. Would it be all right if I used your equipment? I won't make a mess, I promise.
Sure. Got a lathe, wooden rods, safety goggles. Knock yourself out. I gotta go run an errand, though, so try not to cut off any appendages until I get back.
Okie dokie. I shall try.
Those look like horsetails.
Interesting. Let's measure this dude. 14 inches. Oh wait, I need to measure the rest of it. Okay. 14 inches, and then it's 2.5. And then safety.
It's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye. looks perfect.
Ta-da! One take-up rod. Can I put the goggles back? No, Nancy's just going to keep his goggles.
Better leave these goggles
okay.
here.
I was like, Nancy, come on, he might need those. Interesting seahorse design. Obviously, it's right there already, so I don't know why he's working on something he's already finished. And why he's working on something that, I can't take the tape yet. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. Let's go back to...
Hello?
Hi, Nance. We found some stuff on stenography. Oh, so now it's we, huh? Okay, George found most of it, surprise, surprise. But I helped.
Thank you so much. You guys are the best.
So go back to the hotel and check your laptop. We emailed a little tutorial to you. But you gotta promise to let us know what the note you translate says.
I promise. Thanks again, you guys.
Alright. Let's do this. Alright.
I need to tape them to the pipes. I need to tape these down. I need to tape them to the pipes.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Real helpful. Okay. Starlight. Let's go get that tape now, because now that Nancy has noticed that I need the tape, she'll let me take the tape.
You never know when you might need some tape.
I don't know why she wouldn't let me do that. If that's the line you're gonna use, should have let me take it in the first place. Alright. Now we can also ride the carousel with it playing that tune, which is kind of fun because I switched it over to the roll, but we're not going to do it right now. Okay. Let's go see.
Will Nancy Drew please report immediately to the security office? And by immediately, I mean don't even think about doing anything else.
Harlan, I didn't. What do you mean?
I just got off the phone with Miss Santos. Where do you get off telling her I'm some kind of jewel-thieving peeping Tom?
She called you?
Of course she called. She hired me because she thought I deserved a second chance. She wanted to make sure I hadn't betrayed her trust. Which I hadn't, by the way.
I know that now, and I'm really sorry.
I figured if I did a good job here, it would prove to everybody once and for all that I was totally trustworthy. That I was more than just an ex-con. A lot more. Okay, so maybe I'm trying a little too hard. Maybe people's entry codes should be off limits. It's just that this job means everything to me. I don't want to screw it up.
I guess I was a little overzealous, too. I'm really sorry. I'll see you around.
If we talk to him again, we get one of the best lines in the series.
Sorry. I don't feel like talking right now. My back's kind of sore. Probably because somebody just got done stabbing me there.
Oh, Harlan, you're so salty. And you're gonna make me come right back? No. Okay, thank goodness. Sometimes he makes you come
Any
right
luck?
back.
I think we're all set. I know the tune, and I've got a harmonica.
Play it for Miles and see what happens.
My oral sensors are ready. Suck it to me. Close, but no cigar.
Let me try again.
Excuse me.
Close, but no cigar.
What do you mean?
Let me try again.
Hooray!
I remember that song.
Isn't
I
quite fast
did
enough.
ride the carousel. Over and over and over. Always the same horse. Always the same black horse.
You loved the carousel, and you loved one horse in particular. It was not the lead horse, and it was not spectacular, but you loved it, Joy. What was its name?
I can't remember.
Is the name important?
I am not programmed to continue unless and until you remember the name of that horse. You loved it so much that your mother bought it for you.
If she bought the horse off the carousel, you'd think the park would have a record of that transaction.
I haven't seen it. But you're right. It must be around here somewhere.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
I really appreciate your help.
Okay, this is where we have to go do the stenography puzzle. Nancy allows you to solve it. If you just click through like that. This is a name I will never forget, so.
The name of the carousel horse is Glory.
Things I just know. Nancy Drew games because I've played enough times. And the
Hello?
Rings.
This is Luis Guerra with the State Board of Parole.
Sir, you're late.
I understand you have some questions concerning Harlan Bishop.
Right. Hi. Yes, for starters, could you tell me what prison he was in?
He served 30 months in Bayside State Prison for check kiting and forgery. He was paroled 5 weeks ago.
Was he ever at New Jersey State Prison?
No, ma'am.
Did he ever have a cellmate named Chaz Dunning?
No, ma'am. As far as I know, Harlan is a security guard at Captain's Cove Amusement Park. Now, do all these questions mean you know something about him that I don't?
No, that's pretty much what I know, too.
Well, I hope I've been of some assistance.
Oh, you have? You've been
Now
a
I wanna
big
know what
help.
happens if you
Thank
say
you.
the other one.
Good day, then.
Bye.
So I didn't even know there was another one.
Any luck?
I know the name of that carousel horse your mother bought you. Glory.
Glory. That's right. Glory. My mother gave him to me for my birthday. My 4th birthday. She died in a car accident that very night.
How awful. No wonder you forgot how much you love the carousel. It would have reminded you of your mother.
I hated the park after my mother died. I hated the carousel. And I hated that horse. I blamed it for what happened to my mother. I had my father destroy it.
But your father did not destroy it. Instead, he stored it. He hoped that someday, with the help of
Miles, the magnificent memory machine!
you would come to terms with your past. And because that is what you are doing, here is the 3rd and final riddle. Ask Tink for the book you and I used to read about Kessler and Amelia So Kind. Give her nickname a spin on spook number 10. Then the brass prize arrange on its forearm so strange. And something long lost and cherished you'll find.
Tink's the guy who runs the carousel. Let's give him a call. I've got his number.
No. Nancy, I did something terrible. I turned the power off to the roller coaster and caused the accident that shut down the park. I blamed Miss Santos for my father's death, just like I blamed that horse for what happened to my mother. I feel horrible. Keep going without me, Nancy. I have to go see Ms. Santos and apologize.
Not sure an apology alone is going to get you anywhere, but... okay. I realized we forgot something in here, that's why Elliot's not back. We forgot to look at that magazine he wouldn't let us look at before.
And Elliot wrote this guy's number down. Maybe I should too.
Sukov. I am aware it is not. It is Sukov. Trademark Black Rose. Interesting. Alright, let's go call Sukov. He does not have a Russian accent, and they missed an opportunity here.
Zukov.
My name is Nancy Drew. I saw the article you wrote about Rolf Kessler in the Collector's Hot Sheet magazine.
That was several months back, but go on.
Well, seeing as you're pretty much an expert on Kessler as well as Carousel,
I bet this guy
I was
also
hoping you
voices
could
Nigel
answer a
Lucas.
question for me.
I'd be delighted.
Would you happen to know the nickname Rolf Kessler gave his wife, Amelia?
Of course I do. At least, I thought I did. It was an Austrian term of endearment, rather common. Oh, come on, Anton, think. Spazi. That was it. Spazi. S-P-A-T-Z-I. He always called her Spazi.
Spazi.
What do you mean? Minor Schatzi?
Close. It's Austrian, not German, so they're probably very...
That would be Austrian.
Did you by any chance hear about the horse that was stolen off the carousel at Captain's Cove Amusement
I
Park
was
in
gonna
New
say
Jersey?
yeah, I was
It
gonna
was
say
one of the
Austrian is
carousels
a
that Kessler
software.
carved.
Yes, I did, and I thought...
It's alright, I'm
so
talking to my
odd,
husband
because,
behind
you
the
see,
camera.
I got a
He's just
call from someone
like
about a
behind
month
my
prior to that asking me how much
computer.
I thought one of those horses would be worth.
Right.
Really? Do you have any
Austrian is
idea who it
softer,
was that
kind of.
called?
None whatsoever. He never gave me his name, nor did he say where he was calling from. The thought that I may have actually encouraged someone to mutilate a work of art. Oh.
How much would a horse from a Kessler carousel be worth?
Right, I
Depending
forgot.
on its condition, whether it's an inside horse or an outside horse, whether it's the lead horse, anywhere from $80,000 to well over $100,000.
Wow, that's
Golly,
a lot of
that's
money.
a lot of money.
Yes, it is. But Kessler carved horses for only 5 carousels in his lifetime. So not only is each horse exquisitely beautiful, but it's very rare, especially if it's the lead horse.
The lead horse?
The outside horse, just behind the chariot, the place where you can sit instead of ride. It's traditionally the most ornately carved horse on the carousel, hence the most valuable.
Did you hear about how the carousel at Captain's Cove is now allegedly haunted because one of the horses was stolen?
Yes, what a wonderfully romantic piece of nonsense.
Do you have any idea why someone would be going to the trouble of making the carousel turn on and off by itself?
As a matter of fact, I do. I think that someone wants publicity. Whoever stole the horse wants people to know that it's gone so that when he or she goes to sell it, there will be a whole slew of eager buyers.
But we're talking about stolen property. Are you saying people would willingly buy something they know was stolen?
We're
Nancy.
talking about the black market,
The
my
black
dear.
market
Great
exists.
works of
Like,
art
that
get
shouldn't
stolen
even
by
be a
thieves
question.
and bought by less than scrupulous
People
collectors all the
buy
time.
things that are stolen all the time.
If someone did steal that horse off the carousel in order to make money off of it, what would be his or her next move? How would they go about selling it?
Well, the thief would probably get a middleman to set up a bidding war between several buyers in order to get the highest price. The internet comes in very handy
Sir,
in such
you know
matters.
too much about
Thanks
this.
for all the info.
Call again anytime.
Okay. So we got the nickname. If she spook 10, I'm trying to remember if there's anything else that we need to do before we do that, because doing that is end game. I think that's it.
It's locked.
So let's go here because we have to notice that it's Ingrid's pliers.
Looks like Spook 10 is missing an arm.
I know why, because we haven't gone back here. And noticed this.
It's locked.
There we go. Knew I was missing something.
It's been red tagged. Better not take the tag until I fix this.
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
Don't care, don't care, don't care.
I discovered a hidden door in the haunted house.
Is that right?
I was hoping you might know what's behind it.
It's obvious you don't put much stock in curses. But a word to the wise, there really do exist some doors that no one should open. I'd be very careful if I were you.
There's a dummy in the haunted house that's been red tagged. It's missing an arm. Any chance it'll be up and running again in the near future?
Got the arm right here. Just needed a battery. That's one of the dummies Joy Trent's father created. Probably why the circuitry is so bizarre. It works though, so just reattach it. You'll need pliers. Oh, and don't forget to take the red tag back to Spy Master Bishop.
Thanks for your help.
One open mind sees more than two open eyes.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Sorry, I don't feel like talking right now. My back's kind of sore, probably because somebody just got done stabbing me there.
I need you to stop being salty and please help me out here.
Will Nancy Drew
There we
please
go.
report to the security office?
I stepped out for a second, and when I came back, somebody left this envelope on my desk. Looks like it's for you. Got your name on it anyway.
There's nothing inside but a key. Maybe it opens that door in the haunted house.
Here, let me toss that envelope for you. I want to apologize for jumping all over you like that before. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that I would have done just what you did. No hard feelings?
No hard feelings.
Okay. Let's go here.
It's locked.
I know, Nancy. You could just take out your key card and be helpful. I love that spot creaks.
Maybe these stairs go down to Kessler's workshop.
Can't I? Why can't I? Excuse me, Ms. Drew. Why can't I walk any further? Game, I swear. What am I missing here? I should be able to... I can't attach it without the pliers. What? How did I get the... What? Okay, just a sec, guys. Because that's not what's supposed to happen, and I'm a little bit weirded. Interesting. My game glitched. Completely. So I did not pick up those pliers. I don't remember picking up those pliers because they're supposed to be right here, and when you walk in to pick them up, a giant pufferfish falls from the ceiling and tries to crush Nancy, but it never let me go further than this, and it auto picked up the pliers. I'm not sure. I've never seen that happen before, but man, I love that cutscene. It's kind of sad.
That looks tight enough.
Alright.
Oops, no power.
Ah, yes, we have to take the dread tag back to Harlan. Then we can come back and do it.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
Could you please turn the juice back on to the dummy in the haunted house that Ingrid was fixing? Here's the tag.
You've really got the system down, don't you? I'll just flip the switch and you'll be good to go.
I'll see you around.
Have fun.
Alright, y'all, end game time. Let's do it. He's so pretty. Alright. Oh joy, this is it.
That must be Glory. These stairs sure don't feel very safe.
Because they're not. Good job, Nancy. You broke the horse and
oh my
stairs.
gosh, these must be jewels from that jewel heist.
But you found the jewels, which, guys, I think these are the same jewels as Emily Crandall's jewels in Secret of the Old
I should
Block.
probably take these with me.
Okay.
A letter. Joy's father must have left it for her. My dearest Joy, I hope Miles and his riddles have helped you remember how much you adored this horse and how dearly you loved the woman who gave it to you. I found this picture of her years ago, but I didn't want to give it to you until I knew you were ready. She loved you more than anything, Joy. We both did. Dad. P.S. If you want to see where Glory was carved, look for Kessler's symbol on the wall. I could never spend a lot of time in there. Very strange vibes. That must be Joy's mother. She was beautiful.
Nancy, just leaving this pearl necklace right here annoys me. Pick it up, Nancy. Alright.
So this was Kessler's workshop. I'll bet that's the carousel horse that was stolen.
Nightshade.
Somebody's been making reproductions, or should I say forgeries.
Goodness. Dark Horse. I already have 2 potential buyers. They learned about the hauntings on TV and are champing at the bit, as it were. Sooner they get the horse, the better. How soon can you get 2 done? 40-60 split. 3 to 5 weeks is too long. The longer you take, the more suspicious they'll get. Work faster. It's taking me longer than I thought it would. Won't have the first horse ready to ship for 3 weeks. The second horse will be ready in maybe 5. My goodness. Well, I think there's only one person in the park who has the know-how to do this.
Nancy, Nancy, Nancy.
Oh look, it's the
What have you
pufferfish that
done?
didn't fall on us.
It's what you've done. You stole the horse, you fabricated the whole haunted carousel thing to increase its value, and now you're making not just one forgery, but several.
You think?
You let everyone believe you were just a hopeless procrastinator. But this is the real reason you're behind in your work, isn't it?
Right on all counts. Unfortunately, you're not going to get to tell anyone else. Ever.
No, wait. Look what I have. They're diamonds. Real diamonds. Someone stole them 23 years ago and stashed them in the park.
Well, well, little icing on the cake.
That's right. You want them? Here.
Ouch! Hey!
I've got to get out of here. I'm trapped. I've got to get out of here.
I've got you, Nancy. You're cornered.
How did
You
he
might as
turn
well
on
give
the...
up. Ah!
Excellent.
Ah!
Soon as I get out of here, I'm going to call the police, Elliot. So don't bother making plans for tonight. Or the next 10 years.
All right.
Dear Ned, after trapping Elliot,
We
I
did
managed
it.
to pry the
We played
exit
basically
open and
the
had
whole
Harlan
game.
call the police. Elliot admitted to stealing the carousel horse and planting the remote control device. He knew that publicity from the hauntings would increase the value of his forgeries. Needless to say, he's gone back to not liking me. Harlan, on the other hand, adores me now, because not only did he share the credit for busting Elliot, but his sudden fame brought him 3 job offers. He's staying on at Captain's Cove out of loyalty to Paula, but he's happy knowing that being an ex-con will probably never be an issue for him again. As for Ingrid, she promptly attributed Elliot's bad behavior to a deficiency in some mineral I couldn't pronounce. And Joy, when I gave her the picture of her mother, she started smiling and has yet to stop. Inventing Miles was the best thing her late father could have done for her. In fact, when I went to the park to say goodbye just now, she wasn't in her office. She was riding the carousel. Ever yours, Nancy.
Doesn't she have a cell? Why didn't she need to escape first? I think she doesn't have service in there. If you try and call while he's chasing you, she says, it would be rude to use my cell phone right now. The tracks are electrified, that's why she can't run out though. Puzzle Master, solving the puzzles using the fewest attempts. Technically, I didn't even cheat. I just know them that well. The end. Oh.
You have reached 555-4468. I can't come to the phone right now, so please leave a message.
Hi, Beth. Hi, George. Well, thanks to you guys, I'm leaving here and flying directly to the Pacific Northwest for some much-needed R&R. George, I just got off the phone with that marine biologist friend of yours. She insisted I stay with her, and she even said she'd take me whale watching on the tour boat she owns. Anyway, thanks for arranging this little vacation, you two. 1 whole week of peace, quiet, and sitting around doing nothing. This is gonna be awesome. Bye.
Nancy Drew on a quiet vacation? As if. Nancy Drew, Danger on Deception Island. Coming soon. Alright, friends. Thanks for tuning in. I had a lot of fun finishing this one tonight. It is a favorite of mine. If you haven't already, please go ahead and follow so that you don't miss a Nancy Drew stream. I will not be back until New Year's Eve, when my mom will be on with me actually, and we will play Danger on Deception Island. So yeah, please tune in for a special New Year's Eve stream. I think we'll probably be playing Nancy Drew Bingo while we play. I just have to get it set up. So once again, thank you for tuning in. Please follow me here and on Instagram at PiousPrivateEye if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Have a great night and Merry Christmas.